Whether it is documenting war, from Russia's invasion of Ukraine to the Israel-Hamas war, or covering pressing issues like climate change and immigration, photographers are there to record history and bring us the images. We want to take a moment now to focus on those at the front lines, the photojournalists around the world who often risk or even lose their lives so they can provide us with indelible and thought-provoking images. After reviewing more than 61,000 entries by nearly 4,000 photographers from 130 countries, the World Press Photo Foundation has honoured 4 global winners for the top awards of 2024. You're looking at some of their work there. Joining me now from Amsterdam is the Executive Director of the World Press Photo Foundation, Jumana El-Zain-Khouri. And it's wonderful that you could get up early too for us, so we appreciate that. The photo of the year, of course, was Mohammed Salim's heartbreaking image of Ines Abu Mamar, who's holding the body of her 5-year-old niece, Sally, killed by an Israeli missile that killed her mother and sister. We're looking at that photo now. Devastation frozen in time. Tell us why it was picked, what it projects.
Well, I mean, first off, if you look at it at first glance, you see a really beautiful, almost Madonna-like image, basically, that reminds us of Renaissance images, etc. But then when you take a step forward and you look at it deeper, you really see a woman and holding her niece in her arms. What the jury really wanted to depict was a respect to these bodies. You can't see the faces, you can't see the corpse. You can just really immediately feel the devastation and what human impact these wars, this Gaza war has, Gaza-Israel war, but also wars all over the world have on people.
That is so well put. It does have a tragic, horrible beauty about it. You know, before we move on, I think it's important to put a face to Sally as well. So I want to put up a photograph and see the little girl that she was, which Muhammad put up as well. And we're going to put that up, and people who are watching can see that's Sally there when she was alive, and it's important we see her. We'll look at her while we talk about why Muhammad's work is important, also in that it represents the world of so many Palestinian journalists, because Israel isn't letting international media into Gaza. It's Palestinians who are showing the world what is happening there, courageous, resourceful, talented people doing the job for the rest of us.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, freedom of press today is under pressure all over the world, but Gaza is a real case study because it has it all. It has the fact that they're not letting access, so journalists cannot have access. Photographers and journalists are being targeted since the beginning of the war. 97 journalists have lost their lives, most of them Palestinians, of course. And I can't even start to tell you about the problems that they have in terms of internet access, in terms of sending their images out, in terms of being directly targeted, especially photojournalists who you can see immediately because of all of the equipment that they have.